I have something in front of me I want to eat, but I don't want it this way. I want it that someone will give me, yeah, somebody, one of you, would give me something out of this store like this, and then I would try it, eat as much as I'm going to eat of it, and then I would leave the rest of it, like throw it out. And then I want to see you dig in the garbage and eat it, because that's what you are in homeless. You eat like scraps of what I don't eat, because you abducted myself by that you take money out of the bank or take money out of a cash register or take money from somebody else. You take money, you take it, and it's all taken money. You are on the take. Yes, you're on the take. And I don't actually have that I can alive myself around you being on the take. So what I need is that you give me everything that's mine to myself, and then you go to jails and prisons without knowing why. Because you live in public and you don't know why. You live in public and you wait for God to give you a death, and you don't know why. You don't want to know why. So I need to end all of the take of the money, and then I need you to be going to jails and prisons with that you don't know why, and you need to be in jail and prison because there is such a thing as that. It would just be the threatening. Just like you would be in a house, but not any specific house, because it's a house, and the threatening, like if you have a key that fits somewhere, that's not really like your choice of what house that you would live in. It would be that your key fits and you can get in, or the key doesn't fit and you don't get in everywhere else. So that's you not selecting the house, and it's not really you who knows the house. You don't, because you don't alive the house. I know that because I alive all the houses, buildings, and the formed world, everything, nature, and the formed world. But you don't understand that about myself, and that's you need to be in jail and prison on that point. When I say that I would give you time to explore your questions because you are out of order, if you're talking to myself about myself, that's out of order. If you have time to make your questions known, that's you occupying time and space in alive. And alive is big. Alive is big in space. And then for myself, Alive began in the year 1980, and it just goes on, and it's on all the way until now, the year 2025. And that's Alive being big to myself. So that's what I'm waiting on, that Alive is very big. But it's a blasphemy from your point of view, because I would not accept anything that you say to me with yourself, because I am God deceased right here. I am none higher than me, always, ever. I am myself. It's eternal. I'm not impressed by what you say to me, because I'm eternal and I know myself. That means I know you as myself, but I don't know you personally. If there's something wrong with you, I would know that. Yeah, I don't actually want to get to know you. That's not possible. I'm not interested in your personalities. Those are temporary, because you have that you're occupying time and space in Alive. So you have a personality about where you are in Alive and what you're doing in Alive and who you're with in Alive. That's your personality. I don't want to buy into that. I'm not interested in that just because you're threatening all of Alive to myself. What is alive with myself? And I alive. I need to alive for everyone and not just for your problems with you being near myself physically in my space or in my mind, in my life. I have a small shame problem. Like, what do you know about my life? What do you want to know about my life? I'm none higher than me, deceased, eternal. And you want to know, yeah, I'm deceased here, but I'm eternal. And you want to know about my life. Yeah, my life is heavily molested and disgraced. I want to know about your life is not true. So the God who did that to myself, the God above myself that did that to myself, uh, and I describe the disappointment here, where will I come to God above myself, making the creation of that molesting and anger and disappointment and pollution. Oh, let's say it that way. Yeah, pollution. When will God above make the pollution appear in front of me in Superior Founder and in the afterlife? And that I would see you, that you did an injury to myself in my life, and that you would know what that was because you were created. Well, you did something to create a disaster in my life, and then you don't know what it is. That's like as if you broke a glass window from the exterior and you just left. You don't know if there's anyone inside, and if there is anyone inside, you don't know who they are.